Hello everybody, this is Ladybug and welcome back to my channel. And I got a Temu haul in yesterday, and I figured I'd go ahead and show it to you. It's mostly stitching and stuff, but I'm gonna put you on pause for a second because I gotta go get a package that's sitting out in the living room. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to go get a package from outside, out in the living room. I was showing it to my daughter and I left it out there. Anyhow, I got this. Here, let me fix this real quick. There we go. Alrighty, I got this package and it came all the way from, I think it said Ontario, Canada. Yeah. LaSalle, on Ontario. Anyway, it came all the way from Canada, from Nana. Nana's Cooking and Craft Corner. And she sent me a few little items here. Hang on. There we go. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Okay. One thing she sent me this little ladybug. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me kind of wiggle it around a little bit, get a light on it. Here we go. It's a little ladybug, and which I thought was really cute. And then she gave me this little card. It says, "Beautiful, believe, enjoy." And it has a little bumblebee on it with a ladybug. And I thought that was kind of cute. And then she sent me, hold on, let me put that together. Then she sent me this card. It has a little envelope, but it is a card that she showed. I think it was on Star's channel, and it was so cute. Anyway, she sent it to me. It folds up. It's really cool the way she made it. Okay, it's like that. And then you fold it up and fold it up, and it folds up. It's cool. It's a really neat thing. And then it's got little hearts on it, and she made this. I thought that was so cool. I'm gonna have to put that in one of my my junk journal, and keep it. Isn't that cool? And it comes with a little envelope, which I thought was really cute. And then she sent me this other one. And she made this one. You can tell it's homemade. It's very pretty. It's got ladybugs and flowers all over it. And then you taking some, here we go. You take this and open it. And as you can see, it's made out of like a type of cardboard almost. And it's really cool the way she made it. It's really neat. And then she sent me a couple of Canadian, if I can get this thing open. I don't have my glasses on right now. But she sent me a couple of Canadian coins. Okay, she gave me 3 of them. Okay, now with American coins, okay, this looks like a dime. This one looks like a nickel. And this would be like a quarter to us, or a little bit. And then, I don't know what that one would be, but it's got 4 different ones. Yeah, and it's got, looks like the Queen on it, on a couple of them. And so anyway, I got 4 Canadian coins. I'm going to have to get some little coin holders and put them in little holders. Isn't that cool? I just think those are really neat. As a cashier, we used to, every now and then we would get Canadian coins come through as a cashier here in America. And I used to have a friend of mine that used to collect them. Every time she'd replace it with an American one out of her pocket, and she'd hold and collect the Canadian ones. It's just something she used to do. Anyhow, so there we go. Little pouch to put them in. I thought that was really cute. She's very talented, you know. And so there we go. And I liked it. It was really cute. Thank you, Miss Nana. It was sweet of you. You know, because it come all the way from Canada. That's the first time I've had anything come from that far away. And Canada really is not that far, but to us down here in the South that never travel, that's a long way. Because I don't do much traveling, not now, not anymore. And so anyway, here we go. Here we go. Alrighty, let me get that one out of the way. I ran across this one that I had. I don't know if I showed this one to y'all or not. I don't remember. But anyway, it's a 40 by 50. And it's a landscape. And it's a 14 count. Let me get this out here. Alright. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see that very well or not, but it's a beautiful landscape with a cabin on it, which I really like that. See, now there's where I would like to live, is right there. Got you a fishing place, got the mountains around you, got a cabin. And you couldn't ask for anything more than that. Anyhow, and then there's the graph, the guide page, or whatever you want to call it. All right, hold on. Let me get this open. Here we go. And so it has a pretty good size guide thing. Now, the one thing I had to do, right in here and up in here where the trees and stuff are at, that is a lot of confetti. But we'll get through it. We'll get through it. But I just thought, I don't remember showing this one to you or not. So I went ahead and go ahead and show it to you again. And this is a 14 count. So the stitches are going to be a lot smaller. All right, and here's the, yeah, I scrunched this the other night. But this is the canvas. It's a big, heavy canvas. It looks like it's serged all the way around. And it's a 40 by 50. And as you can see, it has a lot of confetti on this one side. So, I would probably work on the confetti. Get it out of the way and then work on the rest. I think that's the way I would work it. And it has a little bottle here, and it's got, I think, two needles in it. All right, so there you go. Let me fold this up. And then we got all of the, turn this over. Then I got all of these colors. Now these are all the darker colors because it's got a lot of dark greens and blues and stuff in it, as you can see. And then they got this extra one here. Let me have that one. Got this one, and then that's a 3768. That's what that is. And then we got this loose one here too, which is 637. Okay. I'm gonna have to get those on bobbins or whatever. And then this is the rest of it, which is a lot. Okay. And I think it said it had 25 colors, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, that's the all the thread that goes with it. So what's good is it's on already on bobbins, and it's already marked with its number. You know, and every one of them is like that, which that's good. That's a good thing. You know, some people, they transfer them over to threadboard, what I call thread boards, or they'll either that or they'll transfer it over to the not the bobbins, but the I can't even think of the name of them now. But anyway, they hold your threads and they're on a little thing. Boy, I'm doing great, aren't I? But anyway, so there you go. That's that one. All right. Now the ones that came in the mail yesterday, I'll show you some oddballs. I got a new collar for a new collar for Lily. Okay, because she's just about outgrown her other one. So this one here is going to fit with a little extra for her to grow in. Okay. And then I got another one, a new one for Frankie, and hers is in red. Okay. And then I got them a little toy. Okay, with a little ribbon on the end of it. So they have something to play with. Okay. And then, hang on, not done. Oh, I got them a teddy bear. I got a little teddy bear here. And there's another one. There's two of them. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And these are their little teddy bears. And what I plan on doing is I plan on taking and, yeah. Anyway, that's what they look like. And then, and these are handmade. Okay, it says handmade. And they got a little bell on them. And I'm going to take some of that catnip and make like a tea out of it. And then I'm going to spray a little bit of it on here to get them to play with it. So anyway, there is their toys. They got 3 toys. All right, let me get all this off here. Okay, and then I got one diamond painting that I could not resist, okay? And let me see if I can find it. Let's see. This one. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's this one. This is a 50 by 50. And it's a lion. I may have to back you up, so hang on just a second. Like so. Alright, I couldn't resist this one. And I knew that this was going to be my last orders anyway. So I got this one. And what inspired me was that Star is doing a lion, right? She calls it the Lion of Judah. And anyhow, so that's what inspired me for this one. This is a round, okay, and it's got a lot of blues and grays in it with some white. And they're in the train. And I fell in love with this one. I thought this is one I had in my stash, but apparently not. It's one I had stuck in and I bought and I'd been waiting on. But anyway, this is the lion. I don't know if you can see that without the glare, because I don't have a lot of room here. But anyway, there is his face. And what it is, it's a cloud, and it looks like a lion. And I saw that, and I said, well, now, I like that. And it was a big one, but I went ahead and got it anyway. It has 19 colors in it. And it's got a lot of color blocking. But it's going to be pretty once it's done. But anyway, that's what inspired me to get this one, was because of the one that Star is doing, because I fell in love with that one that she's doing. And I found this one, and I thought, ooh, and I like that too. So I went ahead and got it. All right. I caught it on sale, and I think I paid like $7 for it. And, but I'm not going to start it until after I get some of these others done and out of the way. So let's stick this back in its bag, so that way it stays nice and out of the dust and stuff. There we go. The only thing is that when they shipped it, I had to open it almost immediately because they took and they folded the end of it here. All right, and so I had to straighten it out as much as I could. So, anyhow, and that's the only diamond painting I got. Now, let's start with the first one. This one is a gnome. It has no picture with it, so it just, it has a little tiny thumbnail, and that's all I got. Okay. And, see, it's got the paperwork, but no picture. Okay. And these are, let me straighten them out a little bit. These are the colors. That's pretty. It's really pretty colors. Here, let me bring it down a little bit. There we go. But isn't that pretty? All the blues. Yeah, I thought that was really pretty. So, anyhow, it is, I think it's an 11 count. I'm not really sure. I'm guessing. Let's put it that way. And what it looks like, I don't know if I can get it up close enough for you to see it or not, but anyhow, that's what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, let's see. See if I can get it in a little closer. There we go. It's a little blue gnome. Okay. And it looks like he's surrounded by blueberries. So I'm going to name this one the Blueberry Gnome, I think. It has 24 colors in it. It does have a lot of confetti, but yeah. But luckily, it's only 30 by 36 by 36. And I'm thinking, by looking at it, it looks like an 11 count because of the size of the Ada cloth. It looks like an 11 count. But anyway, so that's the first one. And they got really, really soft threads. The threads are very soft. Whoops, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bump you. And then it's got a little thing of needles, as you can see, right there. Let me move you down a little bit. Get you tilted over again. Okay, there we go. Anyhow, so that is that one. Okay. I kind of liked it. I liked the little gnome, and I thought he was cute. And I liked the color of him, so I said, yeah, I'll go ahead and get him. But I think I paid like $3, $4 for this. You know, it wasn't much. You know, me, I gotta watch my pennies, so. Come on. Come on, stop being so stubborn. There we go. Whew, didn't think it was going to go back in there. Anyhow, and so I got that. And I thought I could maybe save that one for later in the season, maybe during the winter, maybe. Anyhow, and then I got this one. I fell in love with this one. This one was gorgeous. Okay. Let me get it on out of here. Now, this also is an 11 count. Okay. And anyhow, this is what it looks like. Is that gorgeous or what? That is a fox. I hate it. There we go. Now you can see it. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. And there, I don't see any back stitching in it. It's all straight cross stitch. All right. And then this is the canvas. And again, it's not that big. It's only a 40 by 40. It does have a lot of background. I was thinking of doing all of this and then leave the background empty, like a partial, rather than doing the background, because it's all one color. And it's basically the same color as the canvas itself. So I was thinking seriously about just doing the fox, and then when you rinse it out, all of this ink will disappear, and so it'll leave it with about white background. I was thinking about that. Anyhow, and then these are all your colors, all in here. These are all your colors. There's your ink. Yeah, there's your. Is it? It looks like 2, possibly 3. I can't tell. Nope, looks like 2 needles. Okay. And then this color here, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, 3865. I've got like 7 or 8 of these, and that's the background. That's number 24. And so, there you go. And so it would end up being an off-white. So I was just gonna say, just because this is the original color of the canvas, and once you get all that ink and stuff out of it, it's gonna stay this white color. So that's why I thought I'd skip this part and just do the rest of it. But anyway, and turn it into kind of like a partial. But it's got all kinds of colors. It's got dark blue, mauves, purples, pinks. It's really pretty. It's got a lot of pastel colors to it. So anyhow, got that part. That was one. And I'm not sure. I think it's also got 25 colors, I think. Let's see. No, it's 24. It's 24 colors to it. And it's printed really nice. It's got a nice print. And it's all serged all the way around. Get all of these together here. And then oh goodness. Yeah, I saw them and I wanted them, and I figured, well, because it's probably going to be a while before I buy anything from Temu for a while, and I need to cut back on the buying anyway. So anyhow, but it is an 11 account, and the printing's good. Now this part is not; it's kind of blurry. That's where this comes in handy. Luckily, this matches the canvas. And so you're probably going to be using this key here to work the canvas, because I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is really blurry. I mean, you can see it, but just barely. And so I think I'll end up using the key on the paper instead. But let's take another look. You got to admit, that is gorgeous. I saw that and said, oh, that's parties. So I had to have it. Now, when I get to it, I don't know. I just know that I liked it and I wanted it, and so I got it. Kind of situation. But yeah, most of everything I've got in here in this particular haul is cross stitch. Come on, down you go. In you go. Come on. Sometimes it doesn't want to go in there. There we go. And then, but I figured, why not? Because I got a couple more orders waiting on it's pending. That's supposed to be coming in from Temu, and then I'm done. I won't be buying any more for a while. So, because tariffs are going to be hitting, I'm afraid the tariffs are going to hit hard on Temu and Amazon and any place that comes from China. Okay, this is the third one that I got. And this is a puppy. Can you see that? Let me see. I'm trying to get it where it doesn't glare. It's a little puppy, and he's wrapped. He's surrounded by pink roses. Isn't that adorable? I saw that, and it is a full coverage. It's an 11 count, and it's a 30 by 30. So it's a little bit smaller. So I've been going with these little smaller ones because you get a lot more done with them. They're completely serged all the way around. It's an 11 count. But as you can see, it does have a lot of confetti through here. So more than likely, I'll probably do all the confetti first, and then come back and do the other, the color blocking. So anyhow, but I thought that was cute. And again, you'll probably use the key. And this has 23 colors. And it's very well printed. It looks really nice. I'm not going to go through all of the threads and stuff. I just wanted to show that to you. Okay. If I can get it back in its package, I'll be doing good. It's the only thing I don't like about these packages is they just do not want to cooperate. Gosh. Oh, come on now. This is being stubborn. It's the paint picture. There. Thank you. Anyhow, and so that's that was the third one. And then I got this one. This also is an 11 count. I'm not going to take it out of this package because I don't want to fight with it. But as you can see, it's got a lot of confetti. I can take this part out. That won't be so hard to get out. That's this part. It also is a 30 by 30, so it's a lot smaller. And it's a butterfly. It's a partial. And I thought that was really, really pretty. And this is basically, this is what it looks like. I hate that glare. Here we go. There we go. No glare. And anyhow, so there it is. It's a butterfly, and it's got blue flowers and stuff on this side, and then pink and yellow on this side. I thought that was really pretty. So I went ahead and got that one. And luckily, I didn't pay much for these. I paid like $3 or $4 a piece for them because they weren't that big. Okay, and then the last one. is another 11 count. And this one is one I call the honey bear. Hold on. Okay, here we go. The honey bear. Is he sitting there with a jar of honey? He's got bees around him. And he's sitting on a tree. And he's got a little honeycomb right there. Isn't that cool? I thought that was cute. And so I went ahead and got it. And it's a 40 by 40. I think I paid like $6 for this one. Or 6 something. Let's put it that way. And then, let me have that. And then, here we go. Just like so. Which it looks like it's going to be an easy stitch because it's got some confetti, but not a whole lot. Not like the other two. You got your needles. It's serged all the way around. And it's a heavy canvas. And, and like I said, it was an 11 count. You know, but I thought it was kind of cute, so I decided to get it. And then, of course, there's all of the threads and stuff. Yeah, it's got a combination of all different colors in here. Let's flip this down. There we go. And this is the combination of colors that we have. We got tans and blues and grays and yellow. Some greens. Some black, of course. And there you go. There's all your colors. You got a real pretty, like a navy blue here. What is that? 939, yep. Right there. And then we got, I'm sure that's 310. Yep, it's 310. So I got 1, 2, 3 things of 310 right there. And I got this real pretty green. And that is 934. I love that green. So it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But anyhow, so there's your threads. Now, let me just stick this all back in the bag. And like I said, I don't know when I will start it. I have no idea. Maybe we'll have an event or something come up and pertaining to bears or something like that. You know, because the one that I'm doing, the green cat, the cat in the bushes, that's part of an event that Stitching with Laura was doing. And it said something about anything with green. And so the cat was the closest thing I had to anything green. So I ended up picking that one out. Now I'm not quite done with the cat because I haven't really did any stitching the last couple of days. If I can get this to cooperate. Ah, there we go. It actually went in this time. And so I've gotten quite a bit of that done. I'm not completely done, but I'm getting there slowly. Come on. And then a bag of, yeah, so, and there we go. And that's it. That's all we had today. That's all we had. Okay. But I love these particular kits. I'm not sure who puts this kit out. I don't know. I just know that I like these particular kits for some reason. I like the way they put them together. You know, so anyhow, that's my haul for today. And I'll show you what I've been doing on my cat in the bushes because I've gotten a bit of it done. Okay. As you can see, I got a lot done up in here on this side. And I still got about a quarter of a way to go, and then it'll be done. I'm probably going to work on this today because yesterday I worked on the pink peacock. I worked on that yesterday. I got in about 3 hours of work on that one, and got quite a bit of it done. So I'm going to probably work on this today and try to knock out some of that. But other than that, that's it. That's all I've got today. And so anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you saw something you might be interested in and run over there to Temu and check them out. But yeah, I did love that lion. I fell in love with that. So I had to add that one. That's the first diamond painting I've bought in quite a while. And because I promised Miss Southern Belle that I wouldn't buy anymore for a while. Anyhow, so anyway, but I did buy some stitchy projects to work on. So anyway, so y'all have a good day. Enjoy it because it's supposed to be up to 81 degrees today. And so more than likely, me and the girls will more than likely end up hibernating later on this afternoon when it gets too warm. But God bless you. God keep you. And love you guys. If you'll consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, I would appreciate it. And the last time I looked, I think I was up to 242 subscribers. We are so close to being at 250, and then we can do that giveaway. Okay, so help me out, you guys, so we can get this done. All righty. Y'all have a great day, and we will see you later on today. All right. Bye bye.